Back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be ranking every Ninjago season, starting off with the pilots. Okay, so the pilots, what happened was really like the ninja was just getting it start off, and Jay was in a New York accent. I forget what it was, but I'm going to give him a solid beat. I may be a little controversial, but it's just not the best piece of Ninjago content, but just because it's the original, I'll put it in B. But we got season 1. Took the pilots, enhanced it, made it so much more clear and better. I'm gonna give this a solid A tier. Yeah. Season 2, that start was so slow and terrible. Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. The start of season 2 was terrible. It was so bad, and yeah, I'm just put it here. It was so bad. Like in filler, I think the best filler was probably when Lloyd got aged up and when they been back in time. Because it was hard to watch the pilots back in the day. So the episode where they went back in time was my first ever exposure to the pilots in Ninjago. So I'm gonna give it. It's better than season 1. It is. It just is. Rebooted. Honestly, I like Rebooted. I just do. You may not. I do. I really liked all the endings. Yeah, there was a lot of endings in Rebooted. I like basically all of them. I really enjoyed it when Zane sacrificed for the first time. That really I felt it because like we hadn't gotten a million Zane fake outs. I'm talking about you, Sons of Garmadon and Dragon Jurassic Season 3. Yeah, why do we need all those fake outs? Why is it doing it? I don't know. But yeah, and I love the episode with the X-Men Ninja Charger. It's one of my favorites in the show. It's not as good as season 1 though, so we're gonna put it over here. Tournament Elements, S tier. Okay, nah, it's better than Final Battle. It's A tier. Just to keep recap, in Tournament of Elements, we had the ninja going to save Jay, so not Jay, Zane, from the tournament, and they have to go to the Tournament of Elements. I think this is like a Kai season, but I feel like it gave a lot of story to Cole also. Well, like his arc with Zane, like freeing him. I feel like we could have gotten a bit more sense of Garmadon and Will. I hated what they did at the end, like revealing what happened with Garmadon, Will, and Misako. No, I hated how it happened. Like I feel like if it was a real response, but it was just at a terrible timing. Like this taking away from the story a lot. We got Possession. S tier. S tier. Okay, yeah, S tier. Yeah. Possession. It's a great season. What is there not to like about it? Everything is good. And wait, I'm just gonna. Sorry, I'm putting down the pilots again. I'm just putting it down. And I think we're gonna actually put season 1 rebooted. What am I doing? We're gonna put actually rebooted at B. I changed my mind. I'll explain that in a second. But in season 5, like it's just S tier. Like the first episode, it's so good. Like how are you meant to tell me it's like Lloyd fighting Moro? It's like I think all of that could have made the season was better was like a bit more of like like Lloyd coming out of Moro. And it was so stupid how like I didn't like how they like revealed like the art of like when the squirrel on Master Wu's staff. I feel like that was really bad, but you never know. Maybe you do know we're season 20 now, but we got Skybound. It's bad. It's just bad. Skybound sucks. I'm gonna say it. It's a terrible season. You guys may not like that. It's true. It's just true. Like it doesn't even matter if you're watching Ninjago. You don't really need to watch it unless like actually you don't have to. You just don't. It's just like it's not necessary if you're watching Ninjago. Like Jay's not my favorite ninja, which is a big part, and they messed up Nia so hard this season. Like the season 5 gave her a great arc. Like not great with like I understand what they were doing. It was just better. Season 5 did everything that season 6 tried to do, just better. Okay, we got Day of the Departed. It's the day of the departed. I'm sorry, that song's like always stuck in my head. Is it better than Rebooted? No, B tier. Day of the Departed, it was good. I actually like Dave the Departed. Just like a rewatch every 2 years. It's actually good for Dave the Departed. It sets up a lot for season 7. Well, not a lot. It just like sets up like the scar with Cole, which it doesn't really go. We don't really learn more about that until Master of the Mountain. But it's still good. It's like our first ever Cole project. I remember when I was younger, I would always fake that Day of the Departed was meant to be a season, and they just couldn't work it out. But obviously, Ninjago movie took up all the budget for that year, which also affected the hands of time, where the old writers in Ninjago were like, "Yeah, we're leaving. We are out of here." So just it's better than Skybound. It's better than Skybound. It was like the arc with Kai was good. It was just a little rushed. Neat. It was just fair. So the Garmin on S tier. S tier. Solid S tier. We had Lloyd. Lloyd was like honestly peak this season, and Master Wu was peak this season. I'm kidding. No. Obviously Master Wu was not peak this season, but like another Cole storyline. I just love the Cole storylines. They're always like so good, and like the pilots didn't have anything, but like in season 4, the Cole plotline with Zane was just so good, and they bring that back in Sons of Garmadon when they go undercover. Cole with the trash hat trying to give it to Zane. Goated. It was just a great scene, and we got the Hunted. Also a really good season. It's not as good as it didn't hit the same as SOG for me. It just didn't, but like I love how the ninja were in. Actually, I'm gonna put it at the end of A. Right, it's not as good as Tournament of Elements. It's not. Tournament of Elements is better with that. And I forgot to tell you, her added the movie. We're at the movie redesigns ready. Yeah. Then we got the season 10, the end of the Oni trilogy. I think it's a good if you it depends how you think of it. If you think of it as a season, it's not good. But if you think of it as a movie, then it's great. It's a quick movie, but still a movie that's really good. So most people I feel like don't like season 10. I love it. It's under SOG. Actually, we're gonna put it right in front of Term Developments. Okay, so here's where it gets kind of weird in my ranking. So we're in the Wild Brain era, and so for season 11, I got the Fire chapter, Ice chapter, and then we have them both as a whole. So I can just like say my thoughts on the Fire chapter on their own, and then I can say my thoughts on the season as a whole. The Fire chapter would be great. It just had so much filler that wasn't necessary. Like, if you think of it as, there's only like two episodes of like two episodes of filler, but like they're both 11 minutes. Like 2 episodes of filler is really bad. But if you go back to the 20-minute era, which is the time the 11-minute episodes were equivalent of 2 episodes was 1 episode. So if we go back to the Wild Brain era, the Will Film era, 1 episode for filler is bad, but it's not terrible. It's like this not terrible, but when you say it's like 2 episodes or 3 episodes, it sounds much worse than it actually is, which is why I like the Fire chapter. I love it with a spirit. It was just really rushed because we had the filler at the start, but I really wanted to see more of a spirit. And the climax of the Fire chapter shouldn't have been in the Samex and the underneath the monastery. It shouldn't have. And there should have just like been more Zane in the season, in part 1, in the Fire chapter. Like, what do we have? The vision at the start, which like was bad. I feel like we just needed more Zane arcs, which is why I'm gonna put it at right behind the pilots. Ice chapter, better. It's not as good as it's gonna be right here behind the pilots. Better than the Fire chapter. The season as a whole, they're still on the same line, right there. The season as a whole was fine. The Ice chapter, great. Fire chapter, too much filler. And this is also the anime era. Season 12, thankfully, did not give us any anime style. And I like season 12. I really do like it. I'm gonna actually put this back up in Bevo. What am I doing? I like season 12, Prime Empire. It's probably gonna go right behind Dave the Departed. Dave the Departed's like, blah. Master of the Mountain. Whenever I think of it, I'm just thinking of like the Christmas whip of it. Christmas is here now, must cheer. Yeah, this is gonna go right in front of Prime Empire. Cole. The Cole arc this season actually changes it up. I feel like from the past seasons where we got a Cole arc. Actually, I forgot even to talk about the Cole arc in season 10, but that doesn't really matter. But the Cole arc this season was just like, it was good, but I feel like they should have played with the dynamic with Ivonia and Cole a bit better. We got the island. Solid. It's a fine season. It's short. It's like 40 minutes if you watch it. And it's a season. It's not a special. It is not a special. It's a season, dude, guys. It's a season. Which is why I'm going to give it, it's better than Prime Empire. Yeah, C-Ban. Not even a question. It's better than season 2 and season 1. Yeah, this is, yeah, definitive rating. No, C-Ban is just goated. Great season. Crystallized, when I first watched it, I was like, oh my gosh, this season's great. And then more and more when I rewatched it, I'm like, blah, blah. Until I was like, this season sucks. It's terrible. Yeah, but it still has a special place in my heart. The end of the Wildbrain era. It's not as good as season 12. Is it better than this season of as a whole? Yeah. Okay, we got peak Ninjago. Dragon Rising is peak. Okay. Dragon Rising season 1 is probably one of the worst out of them all, but it's not as good as Tournament Realm. It's peak. Just peak for Raws. Season 2, S tier. S tier. Honestly, better. It's the best season Ninjago of all time. Actually, its possession's like slightly better. But it like Roz's arc of the Blood Moon, great. Dragon Rising season 3. Honestly, Crystallized is better. We're gonna actually move these up a little. Yeah, this is better. Definitive rating, guys. Yeah, I'm kidding. No, obviously that's a joke. Obviously, I encourage you all to make your own. Here's the link. I can't even show you guys the link. Well, just like enjoy yourself. Like, I encourage you to. I'll leave the link for this down in the description or the comments, whatever. I recommend you do this by yourself too. See you guys in the next video.